morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And this is Hoover. Hi, Hoovie. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Deb. I'm gonna say hi to Hoover this morning. He's been a busybody today. Hi, Luana. What are you doing? Good morning, Cynthia. Hi, Bethany. Just taking a walk with Hoover this morning. He's getting his steps in. He'll help me get my steps in, won't ya? Because you won't stay in one spot. Good morning, Pauline. Saw Hoover up and moving, so I thought we'd stop by and say hi. Tigers would roam hundreds of square miles a day, but when they're in captivity like this, they make their own little corridors. Of course, I'll wait down here and then he won't come back. Is that what you're gonna do? It's a very pretty sunrise. Ah. Hey. Yep, beautiful curly tail. Bud Bud. This is Hoover. Hi, Karen. Astrid in the Netherlands. You want to chuff it, everybody? Normally, even when he's up moving like this in the morning, he still won't eat breakfast. He still prefers to eat in the evenings. Don't ya? This is just his morning exercise. Thank you, Donna. Oh, Hoovie. Oh, that was a nice chuff. He's getting the hang of chuffing. Hi, Diana. Just thought we'd check in with Hoover. Yeah. Hoover on his busybody walk this morning. I'm gonna come back down here. When I walked by, he was hanging out on his platform. So I can officially say he definitely has been using his pools, because I came by yesterday, or maybe it was the day before, I think it was the day before that, and it hadn't rained, but his platform was soaked and I couldn't figure out why, and then when he stood up he was dripping wet, so he's been swimming. Big guy. Yeah. There he goes. He's very handsome. All the way back there. Yeah, he actually has two pools in his enclosure. I'm not sure which one he's using. I'd love to actually witness it myself. It's at least the second time I've heard somebody say that they've seen him in it. That's good. So it's Thursday at the sanctuary. That means lots of projects, lots of yard work, usually lots of noise. We're closed to the public. He tricked me. He stayed up there. We have 68 cats, but that does not include the 7 rehab bobcats that we currently have. Gorgeous Hoovie. Yeah, you are getting the hang of chuffing. You're such a good boy. Hello to India. Alright, you're wearing me out. Yeah. I know. Oh, that's wonderful, Laura. We're glad to have you here. Yeah. But this is probably a good sign for the meds person. They ought to be able to trick him into his meds this morning. Hi, Grace. Alright, say bye, Hoover. Let's go see if Cam and Boo are out. We'll pass by the Texas Tigers as well. See if anybody's out over there. We're just going to do a general walkabout this morning. I plan to go live again this afternoon. We'll be putting Hutch Serval on his very first funcation. So weather permitting, I'll try to bring that to you guys. And then Karma and I might go live together a little later as well. Yes, yep, the rehab cats are meant to go free. They go through our program until we know that they're capable of surviving on their own, and then they're re-released into the wild. Cats that were born in cages, that's Amanda back there. We're not gonna mess with Amanda first thing in the morning. But cats that were born in cages can never go free, unfortunately. But our rehab bobcats can, which is amazing. I see a Cameron lion. And I think I see a Zabu paw. Good morning, James. Thank you, Sonia, for donating. So we got a Cam and Boo over here. So because it's a project day, I believe we have tree trimmer company coming. Hi! And they're gonna be working around these guys. So these guys are in their roof section today. Hi, Cameroon. You look real thrilled about it. Yeah, he ate an 11-pound turkey yesterday. So he looks like anybody would on Thanksgiving. Turkey makes you sleepy. Yeah. Yeah, sleepy Cameron. You're so silly. Yeah. So if you guys have any questions, please let us know. We'd love to answer some questions for you this morning. I'm seeing obviously people are asking about Zeus, so we'll try to clear that up. He did pass away. He's no longer with us, but I would love for you guys to see the cats that are still here with us. Talk about them. Cameron and his turkey face. Let's go see Miss Zabu. Miss Boo Boo. Hi, Angel. Oh, no Cap. Oh, he was coming to say hi. Where are you going? Oh, big stretch. Big Zabu stretch. Yeah. Yeah. I was gonna come sit with you. Now you're up running around. Cutie pie. There we go. Get cozy. No, I know. No, Zabu's pretty chill. And these are her typical noises. Yeah. Yeah. You're such a good girl. Yes, these two arrive together. Typically, if cats come in together, we keep them together. But they did have to be spayed and neutered because we don't do any breeding here. We don't believe in breeding for life in cages. I know. So they live happily together. Yeah. They were put together by the previous roadside zoo in hopes of making white ligers, which is just horrible. Yeah, it's terrible, but they never did. Yeah. I know, I can get both of you in this frame. James, she's vocal all the time. She's a talker girl for sure. So Such a good girl. Yeah. The best girl. Yeah, I told Afton yesterday it seems like he's reverting back to what a wild lion would do, and that's eating a bunch all at one time and then not eating for days. That's exactly what they do in the wild. We hope that's what you're doing. You're such a good boy. Yep, spending some time with Cam and Boo this morning. Probably go live again a couple times this afternoon. Every other Thursday is a pretty busy day when we move cats. But there's a lot that goes into moving cats, because once you move the cat to a new enclosure, you have to go in and mow and weed eat and do any kind of maintenance. Yeah, Zabu's very sweet. You guys are just adorable. You're making me sleepy though. Yeah. Hello, Stephanie. I could just sit here with you guys all day. Good morning, Beth. It's not super stressful when we move them. A lot of them are fairly used to it. A lot of them are food motivated, so food helps get them to move around. The bigger cats, cougars and larger, all have above ground tunnel systems that they can walk themselves to and from vacation and funcation. The smaller cats usually go in little transport cages. But it's only for a couple minutes and then they're in a new place. Good morning, Mary. Yep, we're here with Cameron and Zabu. Zabu's taking a bath. I actually think Cyrus did pretty good on Funcation. It was his very first time. He was easy to transport because he's very food motivated. He did spend a lot of time in the back bubbles, but that's not uncommon for the smaller cats. There's a lot more coverage, a lot more foliage back there. But he would eagerly run out for, you know, treats and enrichment and to see people. He ate every day. We have put some small cats in there where it almost becomes impossible to get them to eat. I'm not entirely sure who's going into vacation rotation today, but I can definitely say that our goal today is to get Hutch, one of our newest servals, out into Funcation today. Nope, we don't sedate unless it's absolutely necessary. Everything that we do, moving them wise, again, it's food motivation. They love treats. And we work with them a lot with operant conditioning, which is getting them used to going in and out of their lockouts. Good morning, Sandy. We've got our sweet odd couple here. I think Hutch will enjoy it too. He's been from day one very sociable. Nothing really stresses him out, and he loves food too, so. You're welcome, Brian. Well, I really could sit here with these guys all day, but my legs will go numb. Yeah, I know. Big yawn from Zabu. Big yawn from Zabu. All right, well, let's keep walking. Since we're already on this side, we'll walk up the back side of Cam and Boo's enclosure, and we'll see if Kali is visible. She's their neighbor. I believe if you sponsor Zabu, you get a printed image of her. Luana might be able to point you in a better direction on how to get photos of Zabu. Thank you, Colleen, for your donation. I love Mac too. We'll see, maybe we can skirt the perimeter of the property today. And we'll see Mac, but... Oh, there's Kali. Hi, Angel. Yeah. We have 68 permanent residents right now. Yeah. And we have 7 rehab bobcats. Our hopes is to release them into the wild. Hi. This is Kali Tiger. Getting your ball. That ball she just headbutted is really heavy. Like, most people can't actually even pick them up. Yeah, you just headbutted it. Silly girl. I don't think I saw anything on her nose. She had some water droplets on there. I don't think anything's been noted that's any different than she's ever had. Hi. You can come say hi again. Some more chuffs. Yeah. Kali's very playful in the morning. Yes, you are. Look at that big face. What a big girl. That's a big girl. What are you doing in there? Silly girl. Hi, Stephanie. Just watching Kali be silly this morning. What you doing? Just eating grass. Just eating grass. For some reason, a lot of our cats really like that sawgrass that you see there. Riza chews on it all the time. Beecher loves it. Kali's always chewing on it. Maybe they're flossing their teeth. Is that what you're doing? Yeah, Hoover has a whole section of his enclosure where the grass is just totally flattened down. You can tell he rolls around in it. Yeah, today we're expecting like typical scattered storms. It's pretty muggy, high of 88, I think. The only time any of the cats here are touched or interacted with like that is for medical purposes while they're sedated. We're a non-touch facility. That's right. Say, have these people seen your teeth? No way. Or their claws. So everybody who knows Andy Tiger likes to mow his own grass, so apparently Kali does too. See, I can do it myself. You're so silly. Silliest girl. Now where are you going? So you can see she's walking through her... Yeah, I'm coming too. She's like, are you coming? She's walking through her little tunnel there into her roofed section. It's almost breakfast time, so she's leading me to her lockout, showing me what she wants. Yeah, it's almost time. The keepers have already been out this morning closing their lockout doors. So you can see her door is down, the rope is there, the door is down. Right? Yeah, so the keepers can safely get her food into the enclosure, and then they'll open that door and then she can eat breakfast. All right, bye-bye, Kali. She led us over. Now you can hear Priya. yesterday was Carol's birthday. No, usually when cats rub on things, their whole body is basically covered in sensory glands, and they're basically marking their own territory. They're kind of marking, your own cats at home do it too. When you first get home and they start rubbing all over you, it's because you smell like other things and you're now theirs again. And their cages are the same way. They're kind of letting you know that this is my side. This is my side. Hi. This is Artemis. Yeah, hi Artemis. We're kind of far back there. We've got our memorial wall here. Kind of blocks you from getting back there. So let's go see. That's still Priya. And that is very typical Priya. So you can see, we were talking about how cats go to and from vacation. You see these big tunnel systems here. We actually put that all together. And then the cats are able to walk to and from vacation. Here's the other cubbies. That was sister down there. Hi. Ah. This is Aries. Hi, Aries. Hi. Handsome boy. They're all like, I see you showed up. Where's the food? Alright, we'll see you later. Alright, how about we go try to see Nikita? Then we'll stop and say hi to Mac. The cats go out for 2-week rotations. There's our girl. Somebody pulled out a big tube that she probably got over the weekend for the keeper tour. There's Miss Nikita over there. Hi, sweet lady. You don't even have to move. I'm gonna come see you. I'm gonna be gentle because she's laying next to her ball. Oh, she looks like she's gonna get up. Where are you going, big lady? Hi. Good morning. Hi, Nikita. Yeah. I don't think any of the cats have ever not wanted to be on vacation. They just might not be as visual or as active as some of the others. But nobody's ever just gone on vacation and like stopped eating or anything like that. They eventually get the hang of it. But we have been mindful of the cats that do seem to really enjoy it versus the ones we think it might stress them a little too much. Look at all that fur coming off you. And thank you, Russell, for donating. This is Nikita, our lioness. What a good girl. Oh, of course you're gonna lay there. She's been licking the poles lately. I don't know why. Thank you, Jenna, for donating on our website. Really appreciate you guys. Everybody who's donating, sharing this feed. What are you doing, Goofy? Goofy girl. Yep, you guys just saw Cameron. He's our male lion. He looks a little bit more like Nikita because he doesn't have the mane. When you neuter a male lion, it's their mane is testosterone driven, so they'll lose that. It did fall out gradually over time. But we don't tell him. We don't tell him he's not still a beautiful male lion. You are so funny. Yeah. Well, the cats do get supplements and meds. She's just, and Hoover's been doing this weird thing too where he licks the wood post on his platform for like hours. It's the life of a cat in a cage. It's the sad reality of it, really. You get bored and you come up with silly games. We do give them enrichment though. They have permanent enrichment, like the big balls that you see, lots of those kind of toys, the platforms, the dens. And they get seasonal enrichment. We do Christmas trees, pumpkins, watermelons. They get turkeys and hens for holidays. And then I actually followed along with our enrichment group last night. They did a handout and they did namesake enrichment. So I'm sure especially Afton and I will both be sharing things from that over time, but our enrichment team makes amazing toys for them. We use paper products and they construct some of the most amazing things. Like for Thanksgiving, Cully got what looked like a stove and an oven, and that's what they put her turkey in, and it was the cutest. Yeah, Joseph actually used to lay with his paws curled a lot too. I don't know if it's a lion thing or just an old lion thing. You're such a good girl. Yes, lots and lots of sickles. We hand out sickles daily. I did ask the enrichment team last night what they really need, and they kind of laughed because they said things that they definitely don't need, and those are like toilet paper rolls, paper towel rolls, things like that. We have just an endless supply of like boxes and cardboard and all that right now. What they really need are glue sticks and glue guns. They go through those like crazy. Yeah, you're so goofy. We're gonna go see Mac now. Yeah, we're gonna go see your neighbor. Is that cool? Your breakfast will be here soon. You guys can watch Nikita 24/7. She has a huge online following. If you go to explore.org, you can find all of our cameras that are online at bigcatrescue.org/cams. Bye, Nikki. Bye, sweet girl. See, I didn't make her move too far. Her lockout where she eats is actually over there. Alright, so we'll go see a couple cougars. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Luana. This is so helpful. I can actually watch where I'm walking. I would say larger tubes is probably what we get the least of out of all of the tubes. You know, obviously toilet paper and paper towels people use like crazy. So we get those a lot. Even just from ourselves here at the sanctuary, let alone from the public. But I think Afton's gonna update their inventory and see if there's anything we need for the wish list for the enrichment group. There's Miss Maya up on her platform. Hey, lady. You stay up there and relax. I did not bring food. I don't want to trick anybody. We had requests for Mac. He's always in the same spot every morning, right near the lockout. Hi, bud. Hi, Mac. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, good morning. You're so ready for breakfast. So ready for breakfast. Yeah. Oh, Mac. See past the all sizes, Karen. Yep. They didn't specify. I even asked if there were certain brands or anything like that. They just go through them like crazy in order to construct all of those amazing things they build. Yeah. So Mac is actually on a daily sickle list. Absolutely, no matter what, he gets a sickle every single day. Yeah. I don't know if Mac and Ryza really truly talk to each other. They're both very chatty, but not necessarily at each other. I think he might kind of holler at Maya from time to time. Yeah. You are getting so many hearts, buddy. So many hearts, buddy. Yeah. Such a good boy. Yep, he's ready for breakfast. He always is. Yeah. Good boy. Such a good boy. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Mac does have gorgeous eyes. Yes, you do. You're such a good boy.
Yeah, everybody else is done except for our bags.
Breakfast is raw meat. Of which type, I'm not totally sure. Maya crashing through her palmettos. They get a huge variety of food from day to day. We go through beef and turkey and chicken of all kinds. No, that's him purring. Cougars are the largest cat that can still have a true purr. Yeah, everything above that is a sawing noise or a roar. Yeah, such a good boy. Yes, you're a good boy. We made Maya jealous, so she's trying to make noise so we'll look at her. She's so playful. You can see her over there. Trying to get my attention. What's she doing? What's she doing over there? Yeah. Such a sweet boy. She is being adorable though. Rolling around in her palmettos. What are you doing, silly girl? What are you doing, crazy girl? You're so playful. You're such a playful girl. You being wild? You being wild? I did operant conditioning with her a couple days ago, and we're still training her. She's very new to the program, and we're just trying to work on her to lay down. And she's just so adorable. She purrs the whole time. You're so silly. What you doing? It's one of our leopards roaring. Doesn't sound like our mommy, but it might be. Where you going, Maya? She loves to rub on that doorway. You must have a really good itch spot. Well, I can see Manny out. He's very tunnel vision in the morning. Oh, did you flip sides so that you could watch? You're such a good boy. All right, bye, Mac. You enjoy breakfast. Yep, the cougars are real good at making you think that they're sweet and they purr and it's so lovely, and then you introduce food and you're like, whoa, what happened? Here, Beecher. Here's Manny. Hey, wild man. Hey, wild man. Good morning. Good morning, wild man. Yeah. He usually doesn't stop to socialize. That's Armani. He is definitely intense. Hi, Manny. Yeah, he's smart enough to know I don't have food. You're not the one that feeds me. Good morning, Donna. Good morning, Janice. He's always ready for breakfast. Yeah. So gorgeous. All right, buddy, I'm sure it's coming soon. Let's go see our leopards. Oh, now you're following? At least for a second. So he realizes I'm not going to walk out. No, I think he's just always going to be an aggressive eater. It's kind of his nature. I mean, he's got like the most powerful jaw in the entire cat world. So I think even if he tried to be gentle, it's still going to be powerful. Sorry about that, I had to get the gate. So say hi to Sundari and Armani. And then we might pop in on Cyrus since it's his last day on funcation. There's Armani. Hey. Good morning. Yeah. Yeah. Are you ready for breakfast? No, Manny hasn't really been hoarding his food. Yeah. I think he's learning that what's his is his here, and nothing's gonna be taken from him. New places are scary, but they get used to it. Yeah, she makes a croaking noise. Yeah. This is Armani. Oh, you're such a talker. You're such a talker. Such a good girl. Yeah. Such a good girl.
Perfect. Can you speak to Chrissy?
Alright, bye Armani. Maybe. Go chew on some grass. Sundari is over here. You're welcome, Iris. Yeah, Armani is absolutely gorgeous. So is Sundari. Hi, Sunny. Hey, baby girl. What you doing this morning? Being so good. Yes, you're so good. Beautiful Sundari. You're welcome, Kate. Definitely always try in the morning if I don't need to help feed or do anything keeper-wise. I do have quite a few projects to work on today though, so I will be running in and out of the office going live for you guys when we move Hutch. And then Karma and I are going to try to do something for you guys later. Gorgeous girl. Yeah. So sweet. So sweet. Yeah. Look at that long tail. That tail would help you carry something 3 times your size into a tree. Yep. All right, sweetness. We're gonna go see Cyrus. At least try to. All right. So these girls are still waiting on breakfast. Cyrus has been on Funcation, which is 22,000 square foot enclosure that they get rotated in and out of for 2 weeks at a time. If I had to guess, I feel like he'd already be over near the food lockouts. See if we can see Beecher. He was, oh, you're right there. Hi, silly boy. Hi. You a good boy? You're eating grass this morning too. I always tell him it's his appetizer and dessert because he'll chew on grass before and after eating religiously. Silly boy. Let's see. Still hiding back in the back, I think. Cyrus! If you guys watched our live feed yesterday, you saw him with operant conditioning, so now you'll see why he's a lockout cat. Keep his door closed until it's ready. Time to feed him. Cyrus! I see him back there. Nope, it's actually several circles connected by tunnels. He just happened to be in that front section. They have him closed back here. That makes sense because we're gonna be moving him today. That makes sense. I was like, why is that door closed? Oh yeah, you get to go home today. Hi, Bud Bud. Hi, my cutie pie. Hi. How are you this morning? Hi. Yes. Yes, you're a good boy. Yeah, you can learn more about our cages at bigcatrescue.org/cages, and it does explain how they're built. Many of them are many sections all connected by tunnels and doors. We can easily shift cats around if we need to. Hi, Robin. This is Cyrus Caracal. It's his last day on Funcation. We're gonna bring Hutch out this afternoon. Cutie pie, you're hard to keep on my screen. I have to back up. Yes. Yep, he is a male caracal. Yeah, my house is only 900 square feet, so a lot of these cats live in bigger areas than my husband and I. Yeah. You're so silly. And there he goes. So what they're gonna do is actually feed him back here in this back bubble. And then that's where he'll get breakfast, and then they'll bring in the transport cage and load him back up. And then he'll go back across the street. He lives by Chaos, the female caracal. He just lives next door. They don't share an enclosure. And then they live near Beecher and Hutch. The stabilizer's going sideways. Sorry, guys. So you can see Funcation has a lot of platforms and big dens. A whole lot of new, fun, exciting things for them to explore. They spend a lot of time marking their territory. So the one you hear there is actually Hutch. That's not Beecher. So I'm gonna see if I can show you guys. There's, yeah, you can see that's Hutch's morning routine, is to sit on that platform and yell at everybody. There's Miss Natalia. Good morning, Anne. Hi. What are you doing? You love to hide behind that pole. This is Natalia. She's an Amur leopard. Yeah, she's very feisty. We won't get any closer than this. No closer than this. And she is just watching the path, waiting for the food carts. You've got Cricket, the one walking, Cricket Serval. And Sheena sitting up on her platform. Thank you, Catherine. It really is a beautiful place. We're on 67 acres with 68 cats at the moment, and that's not including our 7 rehab bobcats. So I was gonna go in and show you Zimba. Zimba doesn't get a lot of screen time usually. And I like for you guys to really see all the cats that we have. Afton and I were talking about how it's kind of sad to us how people only really seem to love certain cats publicly. And I'm thinking that's probably because they're the only ones you guys are used to seeing. So when they pass away, we feel bad for the ones that don't get as much recognition as others. This is Ginger. Hi, Ginger. Yeah, all of these cats are so deeply special to us. And we want you guys to see them, so that's part of what I'm here to do. Zimba has an awesome big enclosure. He's probably by his food lockout, but we'll see. It's kind of sneaky, and you can tell how good they can blend into their environments here. There he is. I think Zimba has some of the most gorgeous eyes for a serval. Yeah. Hi, Zim Zim. Hi, sweet boy. I know, we gotta get you used to seeing the camera here. You're not in a very good spot either. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Not very good spot to be in. You don't want to startle ya. Come farther out. There we go. This might be better. Yeah. This is Zimba. He's obviously listening to whatever Hutch has to say. I'm starting to hear feeding carts. Zim Zim. Such a beautiful boy. He's got really beautiful, like, aqua blue eyes. Good, Jessica. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who's donated, everyone who's sharing, answering questions. Zim, you are just in an impossible spot. Yes, I know. Look at those gorgeous eyes. Look how pretty. Yeah. Zim. Let's go talk to your rowdy neighbor for a second, see what's up with him. Good, Jamie. I'm glad that you've been liking the morning videos. Hutch, what are you talking about? Hi, sir. Yeah. Everybody's thinking that you're Beecher, but no, you're Hutch. Hutch has a lot to say. Of course, that's Beecher echoing him. You're gonna go on funcation, buddy. You excited? Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be really exciting. Yep, we moved on to Hutch. You're so silly. You're the silliest. Yeah. See, breakfast is coming. Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, you can hear the carts. And there he goes. Alright, we'll make one last stop if we can see Chaos, our other caracal. I've been trying really hard to... Oh, that's nice. So the Hollies were here over the weekend and built this new big platform in this enclosure here, which is where Chaos was. But Chaos went to Cyrus's enclosure while he was on vacation. Here's Beecher again. You guys have so much to say. I know, baby. Yeah. Nope, cats are solitary by nature. They don't want to share space or territory or food. We attempted to put Chaos and Cyrus back together and it didn't go so well. She prefers her own space, as you can tell. So this is Chaos. She's our female caracal. Yeah, and we might be leaving her in Cyrus's enclosure and putting Cyrus over in her enclosure when he comes home. She's been very antisocial, hides in her dens a lot. As soon as we moved her over into this enclosure, which is more on the tour path, she has just blossomed. She comes out of the den, she lays out in the open for the tours. Everybody can see her. She loves the platform in here. So anytime we notice a behavioral change for the positive like that, we want to keep it that way. And Cyrus has been pretty social as it is. So, see, I'm out of here. I'm going back to my platform. Got all this new pretty green grass growing. Where'd you go? Oh, there she is. She's getting a better look. I know. She's like, lady, leave me alone unless you brought breakfast. Our monitor even. I know. See, that's a true caracal right there, guys. I know. You're something else. It's actually remarkable the personality differences between the two of them. All right. You see Manny off in the distance there. Well, I think I'm gonna let you guys go for right now. As I mentioned earlier, Karma and I will probably go live a little bit later for you guys, as well as I'll try to come back out weather permitting when we move Hutch onto Funcation for the first time. So thank you guys very much for joining me this morning. Thank you guys also a lot for the donations, the sharing. We really, really appreciate it. It helps us reach more people. I'm glad you guys are enjoying the morning walkabouts. I'm glad I can do this for you guys. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.